Well, hello, Young and the Restless Daily Recap fans. Today's daily recap for Monday, had me on the edge of my seat because I didn't know what they were going to do. I did not know how this was going to end. And I'm telling you, I loved it. Loved it. Okay. Boring. Nate goes to see Victoria. She pumps him up because he says he's not going to take the job. He wants to protect her. He doesn't want people to think she was the CEO. And Victoria does her little spin and blah, 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 how much they respect him and giving all these glorious accolades to Nate's character. Yeah, the old Nate used to be what she said, but the new Nate, I don't know. So, of course, in the end, yes, he ends up accepting the job. So, in a nutshell, she fed him a load of pie. I don't even look, a load of pie, a pie in the sky, a pie in the fake pie, anything. Because the atmosphere Victoria explained or gave to Nate as what it would be like working for Newman Enterprises absolutely positively does not exist and it never did exist. Newman Enterprises was never a place for individual ideas to thrive and grow. But guess what? Nate is going to learn that so fast, and I can't wait. Okay, let's get to the good stuff. The good stuff is Lily and Billy are sitting down. You know, they're off the dance floor. Lily wanted to take him home. Let's take this party home. And he was like, I'm worried. And she's like, worried about what? Don't worry about Devon being upset you're leaving. He'll get over it. He goes, no, you're not going to like what I have to say. I'm worried about Chelsea. And Lily's like, what about Chelsea? I'm worried. The way she left here, something's wrong with her. I can't just go. I can't just go home. I need to at least see her come back to make sure she's okay. She was over there with Adam. I know Adam said something to really upset her. And Lily is like, how would you know that? Billy, how would you know? There could be a whole bunch of reasons why Chelsea left. She could have went to the bathroom. She could have made a phone call. She could have this. She could. But you're assuming that Adam said something to upset her, and so, but that's what he does. And so Lily's like, oh my God, Billy. And she told him, I hope this is what you're not gonna do. He goes, what do you mean? Now that you're not working, you obsess over other people's lives. Like you went and you talked to Nate when it wasn't your business to do that. And now you're just so worried about Chelsea. It's not your business. Adam, she was talking to Adam, right? No. He goes, something's wrong. Then he goes, I know where she's at. And he kisses her on the head and goes, I gotta go, sorry. And just leaves her sitting there. And Lily's like, oh. The look on Lily's face was almost the exact same look on Chance's face, sitting on that exact same couch when Abby couldn't stop looking at Devon and Tucker. I think Noah's Club and that couch is the place where relationships go to die, okay? Because nothing's good's coming from that couch, right? So the good stuff and the had me on the edge of my seat stuff. We get up there and Chelsea, she decides she wants to look again over. She puts her hand on the edge this time and she takes a good look. And then she realizes, oh, wait, you know what? I think I'm going to climb up here. I want to see how that feels. So she climbs up on the ledge and I'm like, oh no, Chelsea. And she's hearing in the top right picture in her brain, all the stuff coming in. And she's just like, no, it doesn't stop. I got to get it to stop. And so she's standing up there and she's trying to see, okay, look, how did I get here? I know how I got here because the voices start coming back, and she's like, oh my goodness, overwhelmed. And Billy shows up. Billy is up there. He comes and he goes, Chelsea. And he's trying to talk to her. And he's like, I'm going to come just a little bit. No, don't you come closer, Billy. Don't come closer. And he goes, no, I'm just going to step a little closer. And he does. And he's talking to her, I brought you to this place. This is my favorite place, now it's our place. But you know what, Chelsea, come down from the ledge. It's cold. I know you must be cold. He goes, look, I'm going to take my jacket off. And he goes, I want you to have this. And I'm thinking, well, you in short sleeves and she in long sleeves. I think you're going to be colder than she's going to be colder, right? But okay. So he's like, come in, just come, look, take the jacket. He's trying to get closer to her. Take the jacket. She goes, no, just go, Billy, go. And so next thing you know, Billy steps up on the ledge. And she goes, Billy, no, don't get up here, Billy. And so he then grabs her hand and he's talking to her and he's trying to let her know what a good person she is. What, kind of just telling her what she has to live for. And mind you, he's looking out and he's thinking, oh my goodness, woo, but he's talking to her and he's talking to her. And he goes, you know what, Chelsea, I'm getting a little bit lightheaded up here. Can we step back a little bit? Can we step off this ledge? And she's like, no, so he's talking to her and he's still talking. And she looks at him and she kisses him on the cheek and she says, you're a good man, Billy Abbott. You are a good man. Thank you. And then she looks at him. She says, tell Connor I slipped. And she goes to jump. And I'm like, and the camera went black, right? Because Billy is like trying to lunge for her. And I'm thinking, you lunging on a ledge and she's trying to jump. And oh my goodness. And it goes to black. And then when it comes back, he has her in a hold standing up there. And she's like, look. And so Billy died, he pulls his body weight back and pulling her back over the edge. You can see it in the bottom picture, pulling her back off of the ledge. And I'm like, oh my God. So needless to say, he gets her on the ground and she is just breaking down and he's thinking, oh my God, I could have died. And he's like, I got you, Chelsea. I've got you, Chelsea. I got you. And he calms her down and he kind of sits her away from the ledge and he puts his jacket around her front waist first. And he's talking to her and he goes, I'm not going to leave you. We're going to talk about anything you want to talk about. And so she's just crying and she's not really saying too much. She's just crying, right? And so Billy's like, okay, you know what, Chelsea? It's cold. I want us to go and we're going to get some tea, some nice hot tea, warm tea in us, and you. And she's like, I don't want, no, I'm just so tired, Billy. I am so tired. I don't want to see I don't want tea. I just want to sleep. And she was saying, I don't want to wake up. He goes, Chelsea, I'm not going to leave you like this. I'm not going to. Okay, come on. So he stands her up. And by this time, because Adam had talked to Lily, and Lily was trying to find out, did you say something to make her upset? And he goes, is that Billy talking? He goes, no, we actually had a good conversation. We're talking about Chelsea getting some help. He goes, I'm thinking I was getting through to her, but he goes, but no, it was not. There was no animosity. And he says, I don't know why Billy is all in our business. And Billy seems to feel he knows Chelsea more than I know Chelsea. He goes, I know Chelsea's been struggling and I'm trying to convince her to get some help, And so Lily's like, well, she didn't disagree because she feels like, Billy is all off in your business and he really shouldn't be. But so Adam, she says something to Adam and she says, well, I'm out of here. Whatever. She goes, I wish you and Billy would mind your own business. And she's like, that's exactly what I plan on doing. And she leaves, right? So Adam's texting Chelsea the second time, and then he goes and he stands up as he's getting ready to leave. He's leaving her voice message, Chelsea. I do believe that I've been stood up, but it's okay. If you were really tired, I understand. Get some rest. I'm going to go get some air. So Adam goes upstairs to the roof to get some air. And that's where he sees Billy, cuddling Chelsea, trying to. Now, at this point, they're trying to walk off the roof. And he's like, what's going on here? What's happening? And he goes, Adam, just not now, Adam. No, not now. And I'm thinking, that is her ex-husband who, wait, are they divorced even? Are they seriously divorced? I don't know, right? Billy's like, no, no, I will tell you some other time. Adam, no. And as he's walking Chelsea by Adam, he pushes Adam, and Adam's thinking, what happened? What is going on? Now, okay, I don't know if that would have been the time to say Chelsea just tried to commit suicide right there while Chelsea was, still unstable. So I don't know. He goes, I will tell you some other time. I'm thinking, some other time? What is some other time? Right? So Adam is just standing there as Billy kind of brushes by him with Chelsea, thinking, what happened up here? And he could see the state that Chelsea was in. He's thinking, did she try to jump? But it's these kinds of things. Okay, no, Billy owes it to Adam to tell Adam as soon as possible. Adam is the father of Connor. Okay, Chelsea, in her state of mind, should not be alone with any child. Seriously. Actually, she shouldn't be alone with herself. Billy needs to take her to a hospital. She actually needs a 72 hold done on her, suicide watch. But I can tell you what Billy's going to do. He is going to be her savior. Billy's going to take her back to her room. Billy is going to stay with her all night, watching over Chelsea. He's not going to come home. He's probably not even going to let Lily know. Lily's going to wonder what happened to you all night, right? Because Billy knows exactly how to handle the situation when professionals need to handle this situation. Professionals. Okay, so anyway, I'm really, really happy that, oh my goodness, my heart was pumping. See, that was some good writing. Now that's what soap operas are all about. That was some really good writing, and it had me on the edge of my seat, which is exactly what it should have done. Whew, I got to calm down, everybody. I already have myself a bottle of soju. For those of you that don't know what soju is, it's like Vietnamese wine. I got me a bottle of soju. They're only like 12 ounces in the fridge because I need to calm down. But let's go to Comment Corner. Comment Corner, Carrie Jod says, I don't like Victoria's actions. She's a mini Victor. Yes, Victoria. Are they any different? Okay. And Jerry Wright also said, Chelsea is depressed. It's hard to make the choice to go to therapy, but it's needed. Yes, it is needed. And when suicide attempts are made, it actually becomes mandatory. It becomes mandatory to get professional help. I'm glad they showed depressed people and how bad depression can mess you up. Yes, it can mess you up. At the end of the show today, they even did a public service announcement. The actors that play Chelsea and Billy, and they said their names, their real names, and they did the blurb about, if you know anyone suffering from depression, to get help, get some professional help for them. Excellent story. Because believe it or not, the way Chelsea started, it wasn't so much a depression, but it was kind of like she was in a manic stage. But a lot of times with those manic stages, they lead to crashes and depressions. But they really had her go deep into this. They dove deep, right? And then Libby says, Ditos talked me into watching Y&R through November sweeps. So I guess it's really going to get good. So happy to be watching you again, Daily Recap Lady. I am so happy that Ditos talked you into staying with us, Libby. Yes, we're family. Stay with us. Um, let's see. I love the interaction between Johnny and Connor. I know that was great. These writers are at their best when they script strong, loving behaviors between characters. Billy, every time he is so supportive of Lily, showing his growth as a person. Yeah. Sally and Adam bring out the best in each other. Adam, when he's there for Chelsea and Connor. Meanwhile, it's Libby's turn to lose her dang mind, pushing Billy away. Yeah, we're going to see a rift between Lily and Billy. That's really going to happen. And you know what? It's okay. I can open up the door for Kane Ashby to come back. That's my hope. And I'm saying it again. And LaShunta said, I hate Chelsea at this point. Lily want all the power. She's trying to get Devon to leave right now. I don't think so. Knowing Billy is leaving, she's not trying to get Devon to leave. She wants her brother there. She just afraid to, she doesn't know how to think on her own business wise. And Jill is saying, I want to do this. And Lily is like, that's my boss. My boss wants to do X, Y, and Z. And Devon is like, that's not my boss. I still have the say in the power over half of this company. Okay. Jill is not Devon's boss. So Devon is standing on his own, own 2 feet. So Lily just wants to be a good CEO and prove herself to Jill. Let's see. Why would she want all the pleasure? I don't know. Pleasure running everything by yourself. A conglomerate, that ain't pleasure, that's torture. She wants to run it all herself. Look, she's not Victoria. And even Victoria's not running Newman Enterprises all on her own. She's drunk on power now. Devon always told Lily that Billy wasn't into his job. Devon did say that. But he did offer to stay. And why didn't Lily tell Devon that, yes, Billy did offer to stay? I don't know why she didn't either. It says, I think she listened to Audra when Audra said, don't trust anybody. I hope Lily isn't that stupid, because she's known her brother all her teenage life and all his teenage life. Money changes people. Devon is the same person before all the money. Money hasn't changed him. It really hasn't. And that was thanks to Neil instilling a lot in him. Devon went a little crazy after Hillary died, and with the baby died, and Hillary died, and he lost it all. And then he found out his sister was the cause of that accident. And he just went jet setting, drinking, partying. I don't know that he was using too much drugs, but maybe some light drugs, but definitely over drinking. But no, Devon, he got his head and his mind right, and he forgave his sister. Well, goodness, she did go to jail, so you could forgive her. She went to jail. So anyway, Devon, I like Devon. I really do. That is it for Comment Corner. That's it for Comment Corner. Thank you so much for your comments. I'm telling you, I can't wait to see your comments on today's show, because whew, it had me going. It had me going, and I love it. I will be back with tomorrow's daily recap for The Young and the Restless.